guys, let's talk.
Let's talk about it today. We have our wonderful sons in the spirit from our ministry today with us, and they are single guys. And so the single guys are going to talk today. So, guys, welcome to Let's Talk today.
Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Oh, I
Oh,
love
they're
my
such a
guys.
gentleman.
Oh, did y'all hear that? Thank you for having
Let
us.
go.
I got you. So I got a question for you guys. What is it? We just going to go just straight to the
Straight
Just
in.
gonna go straight in.
Please
You
come
like
on.
that? You like, all right
Yes,
now.
let's go in.
What is it that a Christian, now we're talking about Christian single men, saved and single. That's what we're talking about now. What are you looking for?
You looking for a wife that can companionship that can help you grow with God. That would be the main thing. If I'm a man of God, I'm gonna have to have somebody with me that can help me grow to get better with Him. My communication, my relationship with God needs to grow, and also we got to have the same page of that. We got to be on the same accord with
Right.
where our future is going at.
Right.
So you do want to save woman.
Yes, I do.
Wow.
I do.
What about you, Tim? You brother
Oh,
Tim?
yes. I definitely want to say a woman.
Mm.
I would love to have a woman who can pray.
Amen.
You know,
Ooh.
when
Amen.
as men, we go through things in life,
Uh-huh.
and sometimes we need somebody to cover us. And as we get that covering, you pray with us, and we can fight through it together.
That's good.
Wow,
What
wow,
about
wow.
you, Brother B?
For me, just to piggyback off what they said, for me, the most important thing is not just praying, but a wife that understands the calling on my life and the
All right.
anointing that I have as a minstrel, and also, whatever other calling it is, because a lot of times you can have a praying wife, but if you don't have a wife that understands your calling and your spiritual journey, that's still going to be a problem also.
True.
Oh, my
It
That's
could be a
so
burden
true.
on you. It
Yeah.
comes a heavy weight when y'all don't have the same prayer life and she don't have the same relationship with God. You know what I mean? As a female, you need to have that as well. Like, there's no way you can succeed in any relationship without God. God has to be the base. Like, you got to know that
That's very
He's going to
true.
help y'all
Yes.
grow. He's going to help
Right.
y'all,
That is
and as a man, as a single man, you have to be led spiritually.
You have to.
Yeah.
Amen.
Have to, you have to.
You
I
have to.
understand the Bible.
Amen.
The Bible does say, "Oh, the man is the head."
That's
but see,
right.
I think certain men take it.
The wrong way.
They
The wrong
tweak
way.
it. They tweak
Yeah.
it a little bit. Matter of fact, we was in the barbershop with that yesterday. We was talking about that. They tweaked the word just too much. Like, okay, yeah, we are the head, but they think the head is control.
Good, yeah.
That's
Control.
right.
No,
Control.
man, you got to be
No
led
control.
spiritually, mentally. You got to listen and be able to hear from God for wisdom for your family. Because once you are led spiritually, she'll follow naturally.
Amen.
Yes, sir.
It won't be such of a struggle. You know what I mean?
But you know what, Terrence? That comes with a different level of maturity also.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That comes with a whole different level of
Yeah.
maturity. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
for
you're
me,
so right.
if you would have told me this years ago, I would have blocked it out and thought, leading is being a man that, paying the bills, knowing how to do things around the house. But, being spirit led, it's a man that being able to cry out to God. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've learned here recently.
Right.
Yeah.
So for me, it makes a big difference. We're being taught that, So being the man and being able to pray and pour out to God, regardless if you're in front of your wife, you're in front. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's being able to be very vulnerable with God and not be ashamed of it.
That's right. That's
Yeah, that's a big thing for men. Men don't like to be open much.
Yeah.
Why?
They
I
don't.
want to talk
We
about
definitely
that.
not open.
Why don't men want to be open? Because that's something women are communicators, and y'all know
Yes,
that.
they are.
Some,
Y'all know that.
some.
We gonna put that. You gotta
Most
put
of
you gotta
them-
put
most
a
of
big
them-
ass.
No,
most of
some.
them
That's a
are
big
communicating.
some.
Big
Let's
ass
answer the first
samba.
question first. Let's
Some.
answer the first
Some.
question first.
Shucks.
So I'm gonna tell you.
But women are more communicators than
Yeah,
men
we
are.
are.
You see, no.
Yeah,
again,
we
some.
are.
Some,
Again,
some,
some.
not all.
Some of them.
That's like saying all women know how to cook.
That's true.
That's like saying all women know how to cook.
That is
That's like saying all women know how to cook. That's like saying every man know how to put on a spare tire.
That's true.
Oh, well,
It's-
true.
you can't make
That's
that
true.
assumption.
That's true.
I
But-
stand corrected.
But I will say the majority of the women.
Majority.
2021 to go down to
women are
50%.
Women are known
They go down
to
to
be very
50%.
communicative.
Yeah, because they say we talk too much.
Yes,
Y'all say we talk too much.
I heard that
Sometimes
all the time.
it's okay to
Sometimes.
talk a lot, but talk a lot with sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
Talk
don't
about
talk
what
with
she
your
says.
emotions.
Oh.
There's a difference
I like
when
the way
you
that- the
when
promo-
you
Yeah.
angry and nothing like that. You know, I just think it's funny how I don't know. It's just funny. Like, I'm good.
Sarah, you gotta do the hand movement and the neck popping.
And the neck.
I don't want none of that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, nah, we
But
good.
that's the
Yeah.
All right.
But why aren't
All
men open?
I'm gonna tell you.
what I
I'm
wanna
gonna tell you.
know.
I'm gonna tell you from my answer and Terrence's answer might be different. Here's why. It starts from when you are fatherless.
Wow.
Emotionally, you're already a wreck.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's nobody there to teach you. I was never taught how to show my emotional side. I saw from my uncle because he was married, you know, but I was never taught from a man. So everything that I'm learning I'm learning it now at the age of 29.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when you're not taught emotionally and you're fatherless, that's a void in there that's never being filled.
That's true.
So everything you're learning from movies, you're hearing it
Yep.
from songs.
Music, yeah.
You see what I'm
School.
saying? And what you're saying. So from this point, for the whole 29 years of my life, everything that I was doing it was assumptions of what I saw on YouTube, or it's a conversation I might have had with an older person, and it might be a nugget that they dropped to me, but it's not. I was never taught. I saw, but I was never taught. So for some guys, I'm gonna speak for me, it's different because I ain't had no father.
Wow.
Same thing like me. It was the same thing. It's just that learning process. Once you get to that point of learning and you have somebody that can guide you in that way, it makes it easier. But it's just years of loss.
Wow.
All that was lost.
My goodness.
Now, maybe if the father was in our life at that time, then it would have been a different story. The
Okay.
communication
Yeah.
and everything would have been much better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because a woman can't teach a man how to be a man
Right.
all the way through.
Right.
It does take that man to fill that void in that space, or teach a man. Like a woman don't get out there and teach a man how to change diapers.
That's true.
But
Yeah.
You know,
also with that, a woman can't teach a man how to be a man, but a woman can give a man general knowledge.
that's right.
A lot
Yeah.
of things are
Yeah,
not
we
being
can't
taught.
help
We
because
can't
that's
help.
what God called women to be,
Right.
helpers.
Yeah.
To a certain extent, if I can interrupt. All right, listen. Now that's true. We can give that advice, you know, that way. But let's also got to think about it, because see, women gonna give the advice of a man of how they
Right,
view
right,
it,
right.
how they
That's
think
true.
a man is supposed to be. Now, certain men can't open up. With me, I don't know. I'm a people person.
Right.
Yeah.
Opening up, I like doing that because I don't want you to ever, misunderstand or
Make an
like
assumption.
misinterpret where I'm at.
Right.
I don't want you to. You got to know how I feel about something. I don't, because that's the point of communication. Like, I want you to know how I feel about it. Releasing it isn't hard, but for some men it is hard, because sometimes when you do release, it's not being heard. With certain females, it's not being, what you're saying is not being heard. It's not being thought of. You're just speaking. Like, you can get in an argument. Well, I feel this way. You didn't
Yeah.
feel this way because of this right here. So it's being blown over.
Yes.
So when you want me to open up, I'm not gonna do that, because every time I open up, you shutting
true.
me down.
That's
Wow.
And
true.
that came from things with me. I did happen in my life a lot too. You know what I mean? Even with school, then with family, all that. Like, I would say something and it's getting misinterpreted
Right.
into something that I'm not feeling.
Right.
That's not the way I'm saying it. You want me to open up, but you taking it a different way. Some things females get mad off of hypothetical things.
Yes.
We can just have a simple conversation. You get mad about something that's not real.
Wow.
But I could just open up about it like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, matter of fact, there's a recent thing about in the world, not gospel world, but in the industry with I don't know if you know about you ever heard of Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the thing with DC and his young lady?
Yeah.
A vice versa hypothetical question went viral, but just because he said, maybe it was vice versa, I couldn't be able to do it.
Yeah, because he went
Yeah.
to jail.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she stood and waited for
But
him.
the whole thing about the whole thing, it was a hypothetical question.
It wasn't even.
It wasn't real. It was a hypothetical question. That's the thing. They still together now. It was only hypothetical, but the thing, as in with people and as grown people, they'll take it and then interpret it so different ways.
Wow,
It
I
just-
didn't know it was a
Yeah, it was
hypothetical
Yeah,
question.
it was a hypothetical
I
question the
thought it
whole
was
entire
directly
time.
to him saying that, well, yeah, know that is hypothetical. If you say if I was in the situation,
That's
'cause
right.
you're not in the situation.
That's right.
Right.
It's
Okay, I got you.
That's the thing.
But back to men being open about that. I want to talk to y'all about something right about now.
Talk to me.
Because men, like women, when we have a conversation, we don't want to have a conversation by ourselves. We want that back and forth, that interaction. What's going on with single men? I understand what you guys said about the father thing, and y'all right, because that's the root of a lot. But the thing about it is how you gonna be able to communicate by yourself in a relationship? Like if I'm talking to you about bananas, I want to hear what you think about the bananas. I want to hear your heart about the bananas. Do you like the bananas peeled all the way down? Or what? How you like your
Chopped
banana?
them.
Do you like your bananas chopped in your cereal? I mean, we want to talk about this.
Chopping cereal.
No, but I'm just
no,
no,
right,
I'm just
right.
using that as a
so-
just to
right,
say
right.
y'all don't.
Not the cereal.
But you know,
I'm talking about they don't
Yeah,
open
they don't-
up.
y'all
Like
don't
if we're talking about bananas, we want to hear what do you like, girl? I like bananas, and you know I like my bananas. I like my bananas this way. I like
That's
my bananas.
right.
We
I like
want to
my
hear
bananas
y'all
peeled.
say that.
Like my
Not
But
you like
not-
banana
not-
cap.
I like bananas.
Yeah.
No, all right. So let me say this. I think, all right. So with that statement that I made, it's not hard for a man to have a conversation about that kind
Okay.
of stuff. It'll be hard for some men to have conversation about emotions and feelings.
Okay, so I'm so glad you said that. So glad.
So y'all don't like intimate conversations.
Come on,
It's not the fact that we don't like it. It's the fact that yeah.
Oh,
What?
He's speaking for himself. He's speaking for himself.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
But
He's speaking for
I
himself.
must say now it's different for me because I've matured. I matured and I've grown. I can have any conversation.
That's good.
But the biggest thing that I learned is not what you're saying, is how you say it. My presentation of me saying it.
Okay.
So, you got some men when it comes down to that feeling stuff, like immediately they get to defensive mode.
So
and
when
they come
y'all
off
go on a
aggressive.
date, when you take y'all date.
We
No.
still date. People date in this time and era. We still do that.
Y'all
Yeah,
still
still do that.
It's-
Now it's one
What's
thing.
the
One
definition?
thing.
We talked about
date.
that with the girl
Wait a minute,
before
what?
on the other show. We talked
Yeah.
about dating. They said there's a difference between dating and,
and
courting.
courting.
Yeah, there's a
So
difference.
what do y'all
that
do?
was
Are y'all
that's
dating
what I
or
wanna
are
know.
y'all
Courting.
courting?
What are y'all
date.
doing?
You date.
Oh, y'all
I'm
are
gonna be
What's
real.
your
Men like to
definition
do
of
both.
dating?
I'm not even
For
gonna sit
me,
here and
for
try to
men, we do
sugarcoat
both.
nothing.
Me, a definition of dating is two friends,
Uh-huh.
you going out, like we're getting to know each other. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Because that's really what dating is. Because
That was supposed to be.
Yeah,
Well-
that's what I want to talk about. Because I mean, the reality they say in the day is that dating is not like that.
Yeah, dating is not like that right now.
No.
So
Wow.
what is dating
Wow.
like to y'all
What
right
is it
now?
like? Tell me.
for me, that's what dating is. But today's world, what dating is, y'all born in a relationship. That's bait.
On the real.
That's how 2021 is. That's
Basically.
bait.
It's weird.
Okay, now for people who don't understand, like
What
people who in the
bait mean?
50s
I
and
was
the
gonna say, what
60s
bait
and looking
mean?
at this show,
Man,
what is bait?
That's girlfriend, boyfriend, everything, all
The
the
short
above.
term of baby, bae. You know?
Oh, I thought you
And they
telling
shortened
you.
up for 3 letters.
I thought
It's
you
3
said
little
bait.
letters.
See that?
Oh my
See that?
God.
Look what she
I thought you were saying bait, not
I tell y'all,
bait.
A piece
I
of
tell
meat
y'all
on a
that
fish?
you-
What?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
telling
what I
you.
thought.
trying to go
That's what
fishing?
I thought y'all. That's why I said what
Some
bait
people
mean.
not
Girl
go.
said bait.
Bait.
You got your fish,
I tell you what.
fish in the crab.
I gotta get that one bait.
But dating is something that
No,
you.
no, it's not. We're baying right now.
What?
It's like that's your baby. Like that's my baby.
Yeah.
They still getting into them. Give
See,
them
I'm
Oh,
time.
trying-
I know you
I'm
got
trying to help my
Facebook and you
girl.
can see this stuff all the
No,
time.
I-
man.
They still getting to give them time.
Yeah, all right.
I got it now.
We older.
I got it. That's my babe. That's my babe.
Babe,
I got
okay.
it. But anywho, let me just. I want to talk to y'all about this thing. I want to talk to y'all about this for real now. Now, single men that are saved are really wanting a wife. Are you guys really looking for a wife? Are y'all just looking for friends with benefits?
No, I ain't
Are
even-
y'all just
No,
looking for?
Think about it
just-
very
Huh?
carefully.
I'm looking
Think
for a
about that
wife.
very carefully.
I done had a girlfriend. I done
I'm
had
about to
friends with
answer.
benefits.
I'm about to give you the
past
one
all
fire
that.
right now.
I'm past all that.
Now, a true man of God. Let's put it like that way because we can. They call themselves man of God. You ain't no true man of God.
Yeah,
You don't
that's
walk
right.
it. All right, you up
don't
here.
live it.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah,
walk it, live it.
Live it, yeah. Like
Yeah.
they don't walk and live it.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. So if you don't, you can call yourself a pastor. Like nowadays, everybody's a preacher. You can
Bishop.
speak one
Apostle.
word, and I'm a
That's
minister,
right.
an elder.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, he done
Everybody
turned into so
apostle.
many titles.
You,
You,
you
know what
want
I
your
mean?
own church now.
Yeah, he wanted his own church and
That's
all that.
true.
But don't walk it, like you know what I mean.
Impact
You,
church.
you don't live it. You know, outside of church, you don't do that.
Wow.
So there's a difference because certain people will call themselves man of God, but you don't if you ain't walking it. You know what I mean? You can be pulling a move like that and then be in every girl DM too.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
how
true.
it works
that's how
with
it
certain
is.
ones.
Yeah, it has.
With certain ones, you know what I mean? So they just feel like, oh yeah, I'm
DM
superior. It's just with the
They DM
title.
what?
DM junkies.
Jesus.
With the title will empower certain men. You know, I'm
Yep.
an elder. I kid her. I can do that. I can have any woman I want
how it
and
is.
things like that. It's just the mindset of it is different.
My
So if we gonna
goodness.
say man of God, you gotta.
A
It
true man.
varies because you gotta know if you truly walking that way. You gotta know if you truly living that way for yourself. You know what I
So
mean?
you guys really are wanting wives?
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
Wait a minute. How old are you?
I am 27.
How old are you?
32.
And you said
29.
29, right? Okay, so at y'all's ages right now, y'all are looking for wives.
Do y'all really think y'all ready for a wife?
Honestly,
No.
yes and no.
Hey, you speak for yourself.
The reason why I say that,
Wait, Tim said, talk to us, Tim.
I'm ready for a
Inquiry
wife.
minds.
Come on with it.
Oh,
Say
inquiry
you ready.
minds want to know, Tim.
you ready, huh?
yeah, I'm
Tim
ready
say he
for a while.
ready.
Well, tell us about
Did
you.
y'all hear that, lady?
Yeah, let me know.
Say
Please
you
tell me how
ready.
you know you ready. It's new to me.
Yes. yes.
The reason why I said I'm ready for a wife
Uh-huh.
because my dating stage is over.
Oh,
Oh,
That's it for me.
Well, yeah. Okay.
at
duh.
so most of
32,
the time, a
at
man
32,
knows
he
when
can-
he is
yeah.
ready.
That is true.
Because you
That
just
is
said
true.
you weren't ready, and you said you're not ready.
But here's why I said I'm not ready. Because spiritually, I'm still going through a transformation.
Okay.
In the transformation, I don't understand everything
That's
with the
right.
transformation.
That's right.
So right now in the season in my life, God is still showing me who I am. So I can't bring somebody else in my
That's
season.
very
is
true.
Because
so
this is not a
good.
duet. This is a solo season for me.
Oh,
You see what I'm
this is
saying?
not a what?
This is not
Solo.
a duet. This is
Oh,
a solo
Lord,
season for me.
Jesus.
You know what I'm
Duet.
saying?
That's a topic right there. That's a sermon, honey.
That's right.
Well, I received that.
Solo dolo.
I-
I'm gonna give you another one
Yeah, man.
on the one and
It's a
twos. I
solo.
like that. I like
Now
that.
this is the thing too. Now that's true. But then sometimes God places a person in your life for that purpose for you to grow together.
Oh,
That's right.
yeah.
You
But it
better
starts
listen
from
to the
the
mature
dating
man.
phase.
Now,
Yes,
I can
that's
still,
true.
if I can piggyback on what he said, that is one of the main things for me why I say no.
Okay.
I know exactly what man has to be here from God. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know as a husband, that I think people take marriages way too
Like a joke.
lightly. Yeah,
Like a
it's
joke.
It's like you just trying to
That's
have no,
true.
it's not it. A marriage, you have to grow. Like that is the main thing. Y'all have to grow in every which way. And I know as a man, I have to hear from God. That is the main thing. So if I ain't hearing from him and I'm not being led like that, I don't want no wife right now.
That's
I don't
right.
want
Yeah,
nobody.
I'm
that
with
I can't lead you nowhere. I can't
that's
take you
true.
nowhere.
That's
If
true.
I ain't hearing from him, that's just a simple reason why I say no. Now everything else, yeah, I'll do everything for my wife. Cook, clean. She don't gotta do none of that. That's I can do everything. I'll work and I'll still come home and cook. I'll
Say that
still
again.
Yeah,
Say that again.
I
she
need
don't-
you to say that loud.
She said she don't have to do what now?
Let me.
I'm about to say you speak too fast on that one.
Let me understand. I want a working wife. Let me. Let
You want a working
wife? I'm not doing this by myself. Yeah, no. I'm just saying, as in, when she's
As
working.
in take care of household.
Yeah, as a
chores.
household.
It's
'Cause
not
I know-
all on her.
Yeah, and
So
every
you-
female mind is a man is supposed to provide.
That's true.
That's true.
It's true, but I don't think that's good.
This is true.
But those are the 3 P's now.
Provide,
Provide,
provision,
protect,
and
and
proclaim.
proclaim. Those are the 3 P's. That's what a man is supposed to
do.
bring.
That's
That is
true.
right.
Right.
That is right.
And y'all and men, a lot of men don't understand that marriage is teamwork. I mean,
true.
it's not
Partnership.
all
it's a
all
real-life
the man
partnership.
got to work and provide and all that nowadays. Now back in 1960s, 1950s, that was different.
God.
But
You were born
nowadays,
She was
it
bad.
really takes 2 to run a household.
It does.
So if the wife is if the wife has a career also, when the man get home, he should be able to clean.
That's right.
cook,
But you know,
and
the
do all
biggest thing
the other
about that
things
is,
as well.
from a man's perspective, you have to enjoy doing that. You know what I'm saying? I get enjoyment out of doing that.
That's right.
Just being able to come home. I mean, y'all know, a lot of people know, I don't cook that much stuff, but I can fry some chicken. I can make a pot of rice.
He loves
You know
it.
what I'm
Man,
saying?
that's chicken.
But another
It's the
thing that's
gesture that matters, you know?
right, and then another thing that's really killing the men, and I got to be honest about it. Naturally, we're not ready because a lot of us credit scores ain't good. We don't have a savings account. We have
That's real
we,
right
we have
there.
nothing really going on
Okay.
besides a nice smile. You know how to dress good and stuff like that. But when it comes down to handling responsibilities, you can't do it. So if you can't do it naturally, you can't do it spiritually.
Yeah.
So then we need to say to all the single men that are watching, because y'all know a lot of single guys are watching you guys
Yes.
right now. Some of them probably saying they capping. That's
Yeah.
what
And they telling all
Text me, bro. Text me and call me, man. I'll show you something. Text me and call
They're
me.
cappers.
You're cappers. You're
There's no
cappers.
capping going on. I want to
No-
be.
no capping
there's
going
No,
capping
there's,
going on.
capping
there's no
going
need.
on.
There's no need
No
to do it.
capping,
None of
y'all.
that.
They
There-
saying
there's
y'all
no-
making it look bad for all.
Yeah,
the,
but y'all,
all of
Bro,
them.
I
let me tell
guarantee
you, I'm gonna tell
y'all.
the truth because you know why? When it's my turn to get married, I want to be happy for real.
That's
Exactly.
right.
Exactly.
I want to be
That's
happy
true.
for real. I don't have my fair share of the bad relationships, and to be truth be told, 90% of the times it was my fault because as a man I was not in that place.
Wow.
I made
Right.
excuses of what I dealt with in my childhood and what I did not know instead of searching because all the answers is out there.
So let me ask y'all this: since you brought that up,
Bro,
so you think really it is excuses men use
Oh yes.
when
yes.
they
Oh,
go
yes.
through their
Oh,
childhood?
you have no
Yes.
control
Yeah.
over your
Yes.
childhood, but you have control over your adulthood.
Exactly.
Right.
You have the mindset to change.
That's
yourself.
right.
That's
You
You have
gotta,
the mindset to do
you gotta
better.
come out
you
of
gotta,
that now.
You gotta
Yeah.
want that though. You gotta
Yeah.
want that. If you
Yeah,
for a
because,
man
honey,
you want to change,
yeah,
you
you
gotta
got a
seek
lot
to
of-
change.
So it's like
you gotta
this-
be able to want to be able to shift it. You
That's
know what I
right,
mean?
because
Right.
if you don't, then your wife gonna be your mama, and
Yes,
your wife
yes.
is not
Yeah,
your
nah.
Bro,
mama.
you ain't my
That's
mama.
just
Bro,
all-
you ain't not my mama.
She
But
ain't
I
about to
go
be the
back
mama.
from the dating thing that we was talking about though. And see if y'all would have just, you know what I mean, if y'all would have dated and being friends.
Right,
And,
that's right.
but see that thing, the thing is, people, it's about time. I ain't trying to waste no time. So if I do all this
I ain't-
romantic stuff here, and then at the time we go for the ring, and then we get divorced in 3 years, I just wasted my time.
Oh.
So I'm not trying to do that with certain
Right.
ones. They
Yeah.
jump into. I used to be the one. I'm not gonna lie. If I could be transparent, I used to be the one to do all the romantic stuff so soon. I love doing that
Yeah.
jump. Now, no, we're not doing that because I'm not about to waste my time.
But you
I'm not about to
know,
waste my time. If I do that, I want to do that for my wife. I gonna know that whatever I'm doing, everything that I do is not being taken for granted or just being wasted. Because I'm not trying to do that on the next one and the next one. I'm not
Right.
trying to do that. So just one time.
So
Oh, okay.
what's one characteristic that your wife must possess for you to know that she's the one,
Wow.
or the woman should
Man.
possess that you know she's the
Because
one?
y'all spiritual dad said
Yeah,
a man
it
knows
knows
within
with
45
45
minutes if a
Yeah.
woman is supposed to be his.
Now, that ain't
So-
no cap. That's for real.
A conversation.
That's for real.
Just a
real.
conversation. You can figure out from a conversation to know if she's the one for you. Just talking to her.
How you know if she ain't playing games or
I'm
not?
about to say she
You
can
can
finesse you
yeah.
too.
you can
She-
tell.
Because you got
All right,
some
I'll put
smooth
it like-
talking women.
I
I'll
want to
put
say
it
it
to you
now.
like this.
Women slick.
Oh,
Look at the men. Y'all are slick.
Don't do us like that, Terry.
All right, I'm gonna tell you why I
What's the
say that.
rolling eyes? I don't think it.
All right, so you say
Roll 'em.
how we know if the woman playing games. I put it like this:
Yeah.
as a man, and calling myself I'm a man of God. God will tell you.
Okay.
He'll tell you. He'll show you. Dreams, visions, prophecies, confirmation from other people. He'll tell you.
How do you think you're gonna know that she's the one?
It'll be a dream.
So you think the Lord probably he could work well? He can't work through anything, but what is something significant that
You know.
You
personally?
can feel it spiritually, man.
I'm gonna feel it spiritually, but naturally, it's gonna be the conversation and how we are all the chemistry between us.
Okay.
Because I'm a chemistry person.
Okay.
That's just how if I can sit down and talk to you about the stupidest thing, I know we good.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. How about you, Tim? How you gonna know she is the one?
For me, God will have to show her to me.
Wow.
And it's not just once or twice. It's constantly. If he keep,
So it just gonna have to
if
be
he constantly
confirmed.
keeps showing
He will
me.
constantly. Yep. That's how that confirmation works.
So that
Why he
means
gotta
that
constantly show you?
But
Because
no,
that-
he will constantly confirm it
because
for
it could
real.
be- it could
be
he
one of
will.
the
Man,
things now.
we in our head. That's why he said constantly show me, because we gonna sit there and think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Be real with you. We'll see a little bad little thing. I think she could be my wife. No, you never know. But we like that.
Man, my days
We
are
natural
over, bro.
men. We like
My
that.
days
You
are
know what I
done.
mean? But when it comes to that, come to a wife thing, God, like you say, He gonna show you more than once.
More than
So
You
now-
gonna have confirmations on it.
Right.
So now this is so good, fellas. I love this. Y'all are so much. But listen, because we coming to the end of the show right now. But we can ready to do another show, y'all,
Yes, yes,
with them
yes.
and the ladies.
Versus
So we gonna
Snaps,
see what's
y'all.
gonna
I want all the
happen
smoke.
with this.
Bring it, sis,
But
bring
but
it.
as we leave,
No.
what would y'all say to a saved single guy right now who really wants to be married?
Work on your relationship with God.
There you go.
That's gonna be the main thing. You work on
That is
yourself. You work on how to get better spiritually. Everything in the natural will come. You need to
Wow.
work on
That's
as
it.
being a better man, being a better you.
Ooh.
That's
Surround
it.
yourself with
That's
being
it.
around guys who are on the same page.
Right.
It's always about your own surroundings too, because we can be
That's
in the
very
wrong
true.
areas. We
Ooh,
we
I
know
wish
as
we
men
could've touched
we
that.
ain't supposed to be in
we
certain
touched on
areas
that.
with
Right.
certain
You
people,
know it.
and that can affect your growth and your
Yes,
walk with
it
God. Just
can.
know that you gotta do it for yourself. If you want that wife, you want a better future, get better spiritually, bro.
That's it.
And you know something I would say, as a man, get your heart together. Let all those broken areas just
Nah,
let it
that's
go.
Wow, all those
good.
hurts. And
You know, because
Yes.
there's no point.
Let
It's
it
really
fade
going,
away.
you know, and get your knowledge there. Be knowledgeable. Be wise. You know, have an understanding. You know, position yourself and posture yourself before God,
That's it. That's
naturally and spiritually.
That's
Period.
Right.
That's
it.
it.
That was good. That's
But they saved the
good.
best for
Like
last, Dan.
Yes, go ahead, Tim.
Man,
Capper?
big cap.
But knowing the word, you got to know the word. Not reading, but knowing it in your heart. So you know that word, you'll never know what's going to happen. God can guide you in the right direction. Where we are right now as men, we're on the other side. God is waiting for everybody else to just give out that yes. And He's going to bless us with more than we can imagine.
Amen.
Wow.
But you know what's so awesome about all three of these guys? And they learned this in an early age, at an early age.
Yes.
27, 32, and 29.
29.
They are in the perfect, like, stage or mindset to
Yes.
have this wisdom before they get married and not wait until after you got married and then to find out this.
That's the worst.
So that's
Yes.
that's
It's too
that's
late then.
awesome.
It's too late then.
That's
It's
awesome.
too late then. It's too late.
That's
then.
awesome.
That's really awesome. Hey, guys. Hey, we've been talking today,
We talking tomorrow.
but we going to talk
Talk it
this thing
out.
out.